Looking to transform your family game nights? At Perfectly Picked Games, we specialize in family games that bring everyone closer. Our games aren't just fun. Kids and teens will learn how to take turns, develop basic strategy skills, and understand the thrill of winning and grace of losing. With our exclusive gift of games, you can give months of gaming excitement to your family. Choose a 3-month or 6-month gift, and we'll deliver hand-picked family games to your doorstep every month. And here's the best part. Right now, you can use the promo code GOLDENMOJO and receive 20% off your selected plan. Don't miss out on this exclusive offer. Use promo code GOLDENMOJO and save 20% today at Perfectly Picked Games.
I absolutely love Miley Cyrus.
Give me some sugar.
Say hello.
I see you coming down the
What's
aisle.
up there, call boys?
Break me in the mouth. Yes.
You have failed.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Call Guys podcast. I'm Gunner, also known as Chico Noise, 3-time podcast host. And alongside me, as always, it's Juan, ESPN 43. And listeners, welcome to year 3 of the Call Guys podcast, episode 105. Starting off year 3, coming off a great 104 with Nick, Tony, the Emperor, and Jake, the Snake Plissken. Had a lot of fun interviewing them, I guess, asking questions from past episodes in year 2. It was a blast. What do you think?
I thought it went great, man. I really enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun. Listeners, let us know what you thought at the Call Guys Podcast at gmail.com. Let us know what you thought of that. Did you like it? Do you want to be on one time? Would you like to be interviewed? Let us know.
Let us know. Let us know. We want more interaction with the people that listen to the podcast. We'd love more emails, more Facebook messages, more comments, all that good stuff.
As of this recording, we have a really good turnout so far for our bracket tournament. So I'm pretty pumped about that.
Yes, we do. I was pretty excited when I saw that number racking up. So,
oh yeah,
people out here fighting for a free T-shirt. Yeah, I'm excited to see how it goes over the next couple of weeks, and we're gonna get into talking about some of the NCAA March Madness here in a little bit. But first off, Colton, how's your week going?
It's going pretty good, man. Can't complain too much. Just getting through. It's just another week, man. That's all I can really say.
It seems like you're gonna have some busy weekends coming up with
man,
Easter holiday and everything that you do the week before Easter. And
yeah, we got friends coming from out of state this weekend, and then we're going to my sister's the weekend after that, and yeah, man, just making the rounds.
It's so funny because, Tuesday morning, I was like, I finished up something. I was listening to something, I finished it, and I was like, I'm going to go back and listen to an old Call Guys episode. So I pulled up episode 5, top 5 sports films.
Oh, my.
And guess what we were talking about? Easter Sunday. I was like, what are the odds of that? It's crazy how it just all works out like that.
Jeez, that's weird.
That was almost exactly 2 years ago that episode came out.
That is weird.
And thinking about the anniversary of the Call Guys and being year 2 being over now, since we did miss a week in there, pushed it back a week. So technically our anniversary was like a couple of weeks ago, but I mean, I'm just going by how many episodes there are and supposed to be in a year, which is 52.
Yeah.
And going by that being our anniversary. So anniversary is not a specific date, Colton. It can be anytime.
Ooh. Okay.
Anytime. Yeah.
How about you, Bam?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
Yeah, doing projects around the house. Quite a few of them all at once.
That's usually how it works.
Yeah, just keeps me busy in the afternoons, which is nice. Work's good. Family's good. it's been good.
Good.
Can't complain at all. I don't know that I need more to do, but if I would take it, I guess. And then I got the age old question to ask you. What you watching? Anything new in
We
this last week?
Nope, we are 2 episodes away from 9-9 being over.
Oh man,
Man, I forgot how bad that last season was. It's rough.
bad.
Yeah, yeah, it's bad. Not good. Not good,
But you
but
still
that was
power through.
also oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's only 10 episodes, COVID and
Yeah,
yeah.
that'll do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, COVID definitely killed that show, along with um the George Floyd stuff that went down.
Hmm.
Kind of hard to have a comedy cop show when something as big as that happens, and
Yeah,
how life changing that was for so many people. And I think that kind of just did it, unfortunately. So
it does make sense. I mean,
yeah.
um, man, that's yeah. I've
Oh yeah.
never
But I
really
mean,
watched it, but
we're game planning on what to watch next. I think it's going to be another Peacock exclusive. Apples never fall or something like that. Looks fantastic. Super pumped about it.
nice, very nice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What about you, man? You watch anything new?
Um, well, I would, but the rookie took a 3 week hiatus, so
Oh,
there hasn't been an episode of the rookie in a couple weeks. Mass Singer obviously going strong. Um, I will admit to you, and I was talking to the Skywalker and the Emperor earlier, and we mentioned Sahara in that conversation, and the Skywalker also agreed that he loves that movie. And then I said, I will admit that I did fall asleep, but I didn't fall asleep because it's a bad movie. I fell asleep because I was tired, and I fall asleep to a movie about every night on the couch. So,
whatever lie you got to tell yourself to go to sleep tonight, brother.
man, I was only like 7 or 8 minutes in, I think.
Exactly.
And I was already had a blanket laying on the couch watching it, and
Sure,
just
sure,
next thing I know, I hear Sarah drop her water bottle, and she said something, and I was like, I'm good. I just fell back asleep.
sure, sure. Whatever you
Yeah.
say, buddy.
But yeah, I will turn it back on and rewatch it all the way through just because it's one of the greatest movies ever created. I'm kidding. It's not one of the greatest movies ever created, but I do enjoy it.
Good for you. I'm happy for
Penelope
you,
Cruz.
brother. I'm happy for you.
Penelope Cruz.
No.
It's okay, Colton. It's okay. Other than that, Sarah's watching that Nickelodeon documentary.
Oh, Quiet on the Set. Yeah, I kind of want to
Yeah.
watch that.
Yeah, she's been really interested in watching it, so she finally turned it on just now. So she's watching that right now.
Oh, nice.
Um, and then it's just odds and stuff. YouTube, watch the Acolyte trailer. Nick actually had sent us that via
Yes.
group text. Not really sure what to think there. I'll
Yeah,
still
man, I
watch
don't
it.
know either.
Still watch it, but it's called
Yeah,
content
we'll
for the
see.
podcast. Content for the podcast, Colton. You gotta watch it. You gotta fight through it.
Um,
You still gotta watch Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I do.
You need to do that soon. It'd be a fun one to talk about. Gotta watch it.
We'll see.
You gotta watch it. Colton,
What up?
got a question of the pod for you.
Oh, let's hear it, brother.
All right, here you go. Question of the
Okay.
pod. If you had to choose one type of food to eat for the rest of your life, what kind of food would it be? And what would you choose overall? Mexican, Italian, along those lines of like a cuisine.
Tacos.
So Mexican. I'm gonna give you like the
Yes.
whole like onslaught
Oh,
of like a
the
yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah,
Oh, I
so
would
like
probably do like Japanese.
Japanese,
then.
like the hibachi, Colton is hibachi. Would you still make it at home, or would you go out to eat it?
Uh, See, the thing about it is that would get salty.
Hmm.
Um, I feel like I would want to like mix it up because I can do sushi as
Yep.
well. So I feel like when I wanted to treat myself, I would go out and get the real and get good stuff. Not saying that I don't think my hibachi skills or sushi skills are subpar, but they're just not up to
Not
par with.
professional. Yeah,
Yeah,
not the professionals.
it still gets the job done though.
Yeah.
Well, you've had it.
Yeah, exactly. So, what is your favorite Japanese food?
Ooh. I mean, I'd probably just go with sushi, man.
Yeah, I think you're a sushi guy.
Like, it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter, but I'd be down for about any type of sushi.
Yeah, you and Sarah can go to a sushi place for dinner, and you guys order just like 12 rolls and share.
I mean, what we get for my birthday? I think we would get
Oh gosh,
six
it
or
was at
eight.
least 6 or 8. Yeah,
It was a lot,
you guys did it all though.
and we did.
You nailed it down.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
So
go. I'm gonna go
yeah, but
Chinese. I'm gonna go
ooh,
Chinese.
oh okay.
Um, I thought Chinese, and then you just said the salt thing, and I was like, man, that would get a lot salty. And Chinese doesn't really have like a salad, not like Japanese. If you go to like a hibachi place, you can get a salad. You can get um
Ginger salads. You can get
yeah
clear
what
soups,
yeah
miso
like the
soups.
misos and stuff. Chinese is like all like chicken, rice, beef, rice, a little bit of broccoli here and there, some sprouts, some pea pods.
Orange chicken.
Yeah. Man, I love Chinese. And listening back to the episode 5, and we talked at one point in that about I think your question in the pod in that was if you're home alone and don't have any responsibilities for
Oh yeah.
dinner, where are you eating? And mine was KFC or Chinese
AFC.
buffet. And yours was Wingstop or Outback.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd still do it.
Reminiscent. I was reminiscent on that episode. It
Yeah,
was
you
such a good
were
episode. It
hard, brother.
was a fun episode. Fun episode to listen back to. We had a good list for that episode too. Good times. Go back, check it out. Episode 5 of the Call Guys podcast, top 5 sports films. Colton and I talk about some of our all-time favorite movies about sports or with sports.
Oh
Some
yeah.
some big takes in that, or at least one. Colton's favorite movie of all time.
No, it's not. It's a terrible movie. I don't know how it can make anybody's list.
And all these two people,
Yeah, I know. Two people who are dead wrong.
Sahara.
I put it up there with that movie.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's your question of the pod.
Nice. Yeah,
Um,
let us know at the call guys podcast at gmail.com. What would you have
what
as
would
a
be your
one
one
time
time only?
only one and only?
Yeah. It could get interesting. I feel like a lot of people say Mexican.
Yeah. Because I was just thinking if I could just have like one thing for the rest of my life, like tacos I could be good with because you can get a little bit of nutrition out of tacos.
And
A little bit.
there's a lot. You can do chicken, you can do beef, you can do steak, you can do chorizo, you
Mhm.
can like there's so many options. That's why Chinese kind of popped in my head. You got chicken, pork, beef, like all the meats and stuff. So it's not like you're stuck on one thing.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready for this? Because this is something new. I'm wanting to try here
I'm
in year
excited for
3.
this
Year
actually.
3, every episode, we're gonna have a new segment, and this segment's called Film News.
Film news. That's it.
Film News.
Okay. Do we have a nice little opener for it?
Yep.
Are we trying to get to it right now?
Yep. All right, Colton. So some interesting stuff that I was reading on today, and this one really stuck out to me. And
Hit me.
I think it's a show that you and I both enjoyed.
Okay.
At least as I kind of remember from this past year, and this is a show that came out this year. Well, they renewed it for a second season in February of
Okay.
2025, and that is Goosebumps. Trying to remember if you watch Goosebumps or not. Oh, he didn't watch Goosebumps. Okay,
No.
sorry. Okay, well, listen, I thought you did. For some reason, I remember talking about it. I guess it
Yeah, you
wasn't.
talked about it because you liked it so much.
Oh, it's so good. I can't believe you didn't watch it.
I didn't grow up with Goosebumps.
Sorry, listeners. Colton didn't watch it, but
Good
I have
build
some
up.
really cool news for this February release.
Let's hear it.
The Emmy-nominated star of Friends and one of TV's most beloved actors, David Schwimmer, will head the cast of the new season of Goosebumps on Disney Plus. The second season will release in February, and directors have opted into the anthology approach rather than continuing the story from season one. So completely
Interesting.
dropping
Yeah.
season one. Season two is going to be a whole new story.
Kind of
And
like oh, I want to, is it American Horror Story?
yeah, yeah, do the same thing
Sounds
where
kind
it's
of
a
like that.
whole new storyline, and the next season's coming up. So, Justin Long played
Yeah, I
the
remember
main
that.
quote unquote villain in season one. So I think it'll be interesting to have David Schwimmer, and I don't know if he's going to be a villain character,
Yeah.
anti-hero, whatever. So here's a little log line from the show that they had on there. Teenage siblings discover a threat triggering a chain of events that unravel a profound mystery. As they delve into the unknown, the duo find themselves entangled in the chilling tale of four teenagers who mysteriously vanished in 1994. Schwimmer will play Anthony, a former botany professor and divorced parent of teenage twins, and is juggling the responsibilities of overseeing as an aging parent while having his kids for the summer. So he's gonna play an older single dad. Uh,
Interesting.
I read that and I was like, that's an interesting choice for the lead. I mean, what's the last thing David Schwimmer did? And I'm not a big Friends fan, never have been,
Yeah,
but
I couldn't tell you either off the top of my
it's
head.
probably just small roles somewhere. I'd have to look into it. But
Yeah.
so now I just need to convince you need to go watch season one of Goosebumps because I know you would enjoy it. It's a little on the scary side, but it's not like jump scare crazy.
Yeah, I've actually, and I know this might be hard to believe, but I've actually watched like the first two or three seasons of American Horror Story. And the thing that I like so much about them is the first season was really, really good. I love the story. I love the everything that kind of goes through that season and how it all builds up like to the big bad at the end. And then the second season was awesome too, because it was like the same thing, but not the same thing. I don't know how to explain it. And then I was like, okay, so this is what they're doing. And I just think I can't remember what happened, but I just kind of lost interest in it. Um, After I think the third season,
Now
maybe.
they have like 15 seasons or something
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
there's a ton of them out now. Um, so if this is like the kids' version of that, I might, I could potentially get behind it. I mean, if I can watch that stuff, I know I can probably definitely get through Goosebumps.
I wouldn't even know what you would rate it for like age range. Not like I wouldn't say I would say probably PG-13. I'm not sure. I didn't look it up, but
Like, would you give it like preteen, teenage?
oh, probably like yeah, probably teenage, like above 13.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, go PG-13. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I'll let you know. But yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. It's not like I said, it's not like scary. It's got some really cool concepts and really cool plots. But yeah, so I'm excited.
Nice.
Excited for season two in February of 2025. All right, there's your film news.
Nice. Thank you.
We'll see what we get next week.
That's fun.
All right, Colton. I'm
All right.
gonna, I'm kind of just gonna put you at the helm on this. I know you probably well by the time this episode airs,
We'll be in the
our
sweet. We'll
we
be in
will
the.
be
We will be in the sweet 16, brother.
yes.
Okay. For those who don't know, we are pretty much just going to preview the NCAA March Madness Tournament. thank you for everybody who has joined the tournament. Sorry we can't get anybody else in right now. Brackets are locked. By the time this comes out, tonight would have been the last night you could have done this, but because we were recording on a Wednesday this week. So yeah, essentially what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to foretell the future of the
Yeah.
Sweet 16, and then we're gonna do even better. We're gonna finish a bracket all by the chance of a coin. just to see how close we can get.
Yeah.
For funsies, if Gunner and I and this bracket we make win, we're gonna put everybody's name on a board, spin it, and whoever's name it lands on gets the free shirt. So
I know I'm not going to win, so.
yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win either. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna kind of go through some of the history of essentially the first round and what these matchups really mean, and then kind of from there, we're just gonna flip a coin, and um, as I'm looking at the bracket, we'll start on the left side, which technically right now is the East bracket, and we're gonna start just UConn versus Stetson and go down. The higher seed or the top seed, we'll go top seed. So because some of these the higher seed will be on the bottom. So we'll do
Yeah.
however it pops up on the screen. Whoever's top will be heads, and the team underneath it will be tails. Right now, for those who are on YouTube, look us up at the Call Guys Podcast there on YouTube. We have now put our board on the screen, so then that way people can follow along, and we kind of go with it that way. So Gunner,
Yeah,
do you have the quarter ready?
I do.
Okay, so first matchup here is a 1 versus 16, number 1 UConn versus 16 Stetson out of Florida, I believe. And their fun fact is number 1 seeds are 150-2 against number 16 seeds. They've lost twice.
And that's been like recent, hasn't it?
Yeah, within like the last like 6 or 8 years now.
Yeah.
I want to say 6 years. The first team that did it, do you know who did it, Gunnar?
I don't.
Virginia, University of Virginia. They turned around the next year and won the national tournament. You know who did it last year? It happened last year for those who might not know. Do you know who did it?
I don't remember. I even filled out a bracket last year.
It happened to the mighty Purdue Boilermakers. So, will Purdue follow history and go all the way this year? We'll find out. I'm guessing not. They're in the Midwest bracket. So yeah, Gunner, with our first flip. First flip.
Oh, drop the quarter out. Here we go. And flip. Tails.
Tails. Oh, God. This bracket
We're
is
already
trash.
starting out strong.
This bracket is trash already. All right. Now we're going to go to the 8-9 matchup. A lot of believe that this is the most even matchup in the tournament just based on the seeds, and they try to do their best by taking the Power 5 conferences, kind of matching them. Sometimes the Power 5s, 2 Power 5s, and sometimes with like a really good I call it out of pocket conference.
Yeah.
The MAC, the Sun Belt, you name a weird conference, and yep, there you go, some action, baby.
Action.
So the fun fact here is the number 9 seeds have won 13 of the last 20 meetings against the number 8 in the last 5 years. That's pretty good.
Wow.
That's pretty good. So we have at number 8, we have Florida Atlantic University, which is coached by a former Indiana Hoosier manager. And we have number 9 Northwestern. Gunner. Let's see the flip. Tails. Northwestern.
Taking number 9.
Okay.
But, I should have had a coin thing pulled up on the computer where you just click it and flip a coin. That way people can see. But
that would have been a much better idea.
Yeah.
We should have done that because this bracket's trashed. Oh my gosh.
I still would have hit tails, never fails, man.
Oh my. All right. So now we have The first 5-12 matchup, this is deemed to be one of the worst matchups to be in the first round, is to be a 5 seed. And it's pretty simple. At least one number 12 seed has defeated a number 5 seed in 32 of 38 tournaments.
Wow.
3 of the 6 times 12 seeds failed to win a first round game have occurred in the past 8 tournaments. I mean, it's not good to be a number 5 team. Nobody wants to be a 5 seed.
All right,
Nobody.
San Diego State.
Yeah. So San Diego State is number 5. Number 12 is University of, I believe it's Alabama, Birmingham, UAB, the Dragons. Gunner, hit that coin, brother.
Tails.
Oh my gosh.
This must be a tails kind of coin.
Oh, okay. We have our first 4-13 matchup. And fun fact there is number 4 seeds have won 79% of the meetings against 13 seeds. At least one 13 seed has beaten a number 4 seed in 27 of the last 38 tournaments. So it's not as bad as the 5-12 matchup, but 4 still get the job done, but can still be upset. So at number 4, we have Auburn out of the SEC, and we have Yale out of the Ivy Leagues. So
use geometry to play basketball.
Hey, them Yale boys are smart.
Dude, I'm not even joking you right now. It's tails again.
What are we doing?
I swear it's flipping in the air. It's not just landing flat.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe
okay.
when I flip, I'm going to start turning so I'm a little further away so I get a little bit more air time out of it.
Get a little bit more air on these things, man. Okay, we have the first 6-11 matchup. And the fun fact here is the last time number 6 seeds won all four meetings against number 11 seeds in a single tournament was 2004. So the numbers say at least one of these schools is going to get upset at the number 6. 6-11 matchup. So we have number 6, we have BYU. And then at number 11, we have Duquesne. I don't know. Duquesne. I don't know how to say this school.
Duquesne?
I'm sure somebody will. Yeah, it looks like Duquesne, but it's not spelled Duquesne, so I don't know.
Heads. We got a heads. It actually does have heads. It's not a two-faced coin.
Oh my gosh. I was beginning to believe.
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay. We have our first 3-14 matchup here. Number 3 seeds have won 86% of meetings with the number 14 seed. Since 2017, though, 3 seeds are 23-1 in this matchup. I'd say that's pretty good.
23-1.
Pretty good. So the number 3 seed here is Illinois, and the number 14 seed is Morehead State. And the flip. Tails, Morehead State. Good Lord, this bracket is just nothing but upsets. Nothing but upsets.
Yeah, I suppose somebody out there just does an upset bracket just to do one. I'm sure there's somebody out there.
Oh, yeah, there's for sure is.
We're doing it not on purpose.
Oh, my. So we have our 7-10 matchup here, and it goes the number 7 seed have won 61% of the meetings with the number 10 seeds. In the past 2 years, though, 7 seeds have won 6 of the 8 meetings. So pretty good. Pretty good. So at number 7, we have Washington State. And number 10, we have Drake. Not the rapper. We have Heads. Ooh.
Wow. Got 2 not upsets going on here.
Okay, here we go.
That's close.
And to wrap up the bottom of this bracket, we have the number 2 and 15 seed matchup. And the fun fact here is number 2 seeds are 141 and 11 versus number 15 seeds. That is 93%. However, for the first time ever, a 15 seed has won a first round game in each of the last 3 tournaments.
Wow.
So will that be broken? We will find out here soon.
This coin's going to say that South Dakota State's going to do it.
Number 2 is Iowa State, and number 15 is South Dakota State Jackrabbits. Tails. Oh my gosh. Okay, man. Let's just fill this out to the final 4 then.
Okay.
So nope,
You want to
scroll
go
up,
up?
scroll up.
Okay,
Yep.
start here.
We have Stetson versus Northwestern, number 16 versus a 9.
Mm.
Yeah, we're not gonna do any fun stats here.
Tails.
Tails, Northwestern. Okay, there's okay. The next game, we have UAB versus Yale. Battle of two different worlds.
Heads.
UAB it is. Number 6, we have BYU versus number 14, Morehead State.
Tails.
Tails. Oh my god. Oh gosh. Next game we have Washington State versus South Dakota State.
Heads.
Okay. Okay, we got an Elite Eight. Now we're in the Elite Eight. We have Northwestern versus UAB.
Tails.
Tails. Oh my lord. Morehead State versus Washington State.
Heads.
Heads. Oh lord. Okay, do this game. UAB versus Morehead State.
Heads. Oh my.
Well, folks, there is our first there's our first
Final
first
four.
side of the bracket. The east side is done. Let's just go over to the south side there, Gunner. Across the page. There we go. Okay, brother, you ready?
Yep.
Number 1, Houston versus 16 Longwood. No. Oh my gosh. Dude,
I don't even know
this
what's going on.
bracket is not going to win anything.
No.
Okay, number 8 Nebraska versus number 9 Texas A&M.
Heads.
Heads Nebraska. Okay. Number 5 Wisconsin versus number 12 James Madison.
Tails.
Ooh, James Madison it is. And then we have Duke versus Vermont.
Heads.
Ooh, Duke. Okay. Number 6 Texas Tech versus number 11 NC State.
Heads.
Ooh. Number 3 Kentucky versus number 14 Oakland.
Tails.
Ooh.
You can't kick it out early.
Okay. So this is one of our first playing games, which is Boise State versus Colorado, which Colorado won, I believe. No, they're actually playing right now. I don't know who won, but they play Florida. The winner plays Florida.
Yeah.
Who do we got? Gunner.
Whoever wins that game.
Whoever wins that game. Okay. Then we have number 2 Marquette versus number 15 Western Kentucky.
Heads.
Okay. Bracket's not completely trashed. This one looks so much better than the other one.
And so far.
Okay, we have number 16 Longwood versus number 8 Nebraska.
Oh.
Reflip.
On the
Sorry,
floor.
viewers. Sorry, listeners.
Tails.
Tails, Nebraska. Ooh, dark horse. Number 12 James Madison versus number 4 Duke.
Tails.
Duke it is. Number 6 Texas Tech versus number 14 Oakland.
Heads.
Ooh, Texas Tech. Okay. Number 10 Boise State or Colorado versus Marquette.
Just throw the coin all over the floor.
Yeah, come on.
Tails.
Okay,
Look at that.
this Elite Eight isn't actually half bad. This could happen. Number 8 Nebraska versus number 4 Duke.
Tails.
Tails. Okay. Our Sweet 16. Forgive me. Number 6 Texas Tech versus number 2 Marquette.
Tails.
Okay. This is actually pretty good. Number 4 Duke versus number 2 Marquette.
Heads.
Okay, Duke. Okay, I don't think they're going to go that far, but that's okay. That's okay. Hey, that is our South region completed. We're going to go over to the West side now. West side. Okay, and we are going to start with number 1 North Carolina versus 16 Wagner.
Heads.
Oh man, we finally got a 1 seed.
We have 2 16s winning this.
Oh my. Number 8 Mississippi State versus number 9 Michigan State.
Tails.
Ah, boo. Okay, number 5 St. Mary's versus number 12 Grand Canyon.
Tails.
Ooh, Grand Canyon, I like that. Number 4 Alabama versus 13 Charleston.
Heads.
Oh, okay. Number 6, Clemson versus number 11, New Mexico.
Tails.
Okay. We have number 3, Baylor versus number 14, Colgate.
Tails.
Number 7, Dayton versus number 10, Nevada.
Tails.
Tails. Number 2, Arizona versus number 15, Long Beach State.
Tails. This
Ooh,
this quarter likes tails, man. I don't know what's up
no
with it.
joke. Okay, we have number 1, North Carolina versus number 9, Michigan State.
Heads.
Number 12, Grand Canyon versus number 4, Auburn.
Tails.
Okay. Number 11, New Mexico versus 14, Colgate.
Tails.
Number 10, Nevada versus 15, Long Beach State.
Heads.
Okay. Number 1, North Carolina versus number 4, Alabama.
Tails.
Okay. Number 14, Colgate versus number 10, Nevada.
Heads.
Oh, wow. Number 4, Alabama versus 14, Colgate.
Heads.
Okay.
Over here yawning.
That is our West bracket.
Now here's what's gonna happen. Purdue's
Our
gonna
West
make it all the way,
bracket.
and you're gonna.
Oh my gosh. Yes, here we go. Our Midwest bracket, our Midwest region following here. Purdue versus Montana State or Grambling.
Heads.
Ah, dang it. Okay. Number 8, Utah State versus number 9, TCU.
Heads.
Number 5, Gonzaga versus number 12, McNeese.
Heads.
Oh,
Now here's all
okay.
the heads.
Number 4, Kansas versus number 13, Samford.
Tails.
Ooh. Number 6, South Carolina versus number 11, Oregon.
Heads.
Number 3, Creighton versus number 14, Akron. The Zips.
Heads.
Maction out of play. Number 7, Texas versus number 10, Colorado State.
Heads.
Texas it is. Number 2, Tennessee versus number 15, St. Peter's.
Heads.
Ooh, okay. Okay. We have number 1, Purdue versus number 8, Utah State.
Heads.
Ooh, of course. Number 5, Gonzaga versus number 13, Samford.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
that was probably heads. Tails.
Oh my. Number 6, South Carolina versus number 3, Creighton.
Heads.
Ooh. Number 7, Texas versus number 2, Tennessee.
Heads.
Ooh. Okay.
Some upsets on this side too.
Yeah, this is salty Sweet 16. Okay, number 1, Purdue versus 13, Samford.
Heads.
Uh
Show you, but I can't.
okay. That's okay. I don't care. Okay. Number 6, South Carolina versus number 7, Texas.
Heads.
Ooh, South Carolina. And now we have number 1, Purdue versus number 6, South Carolina to finish out the final 4.
Tails.
South Carolina. Wow. Okay, scroll us up to the middle, brother. We have our final 4. We have the Battle of Alabama on one end, and then we have the Battle of Carolina on the other. Look at this.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's start with UAB versus Alabama.
Tails.
Alabama in the national championship game. And we have Duke versus South Carolina.
Tails.
South Carolina versus Alabama. Okay. For the national championship game, Alabama, number 4, Alabama against number 6, South Carolina. We have
South Carolina.
South Carolina as our national champ. Good Lord. We have to put how many total points will be scored in the national championship game. Um, uh, do
One 112.
100.
No.
No,
No,
do
174.
128.
128.
Yeah.
What a bracket.
138. I'm sorry, 138.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no way that'll be ever used.
I'll just wait. It could happen.
Oh, it's not.
You want to enter the sweepstakes and the all-state tourney challenge?
No.
Yep.
Oh. Just hit submit bracket, brother. And we are officially in.
Oh, yeah. I didn't want
Yeah,
to
just
do
hit
that.
no. Go to just X out. And then you
Right
see that
here.
little
Little cogwheel.
yep, that cog. Yep. Oh,
Ah.
EP. Uh get rid of a space somewhere.
Oh, yeah. We can make coin flip one word.
There we go.
All guys, coin flip 105. So if you've entered in, you've seen that on there. You'll be just as
So
disappointed as we are.
so yes, as you see, now we have a bracket that everyone has a chance to win in. So if that one wins,
No way, right? I mean,
no, that dude, man, that bracket. I mean, dude, the East bracket is trash, dude. That thing isn't gonna make. That thing could be done after the first day.
it probably will be.
I mean, that could be done after the first day. The South is a pretty good bracket. The South is probably our best bracket.
Yeah. Excited to see what happens.
Yes. So that is the call guys coin flip bracket. And I think that's it, man. That's all we got for this episode. Pretty short and sweet. Lots of fun doing it. I hope everybody else who filled out a bracket took about that much seriousness to it. Let us know at the Call Guys podcast if you have any superstitions about your college bracket. Be curious to know if you got any. Do you go by colors? Do you go by mascots? I used to do a bracket based on who would win in a fight.
Nice. As the mascot.
Yes. Yes. I had the bear. I had bears winning a lot.
Yeah. See, when I filled out mine, most of the time I just sit there and second guess myself. It's like, well, could this number 2 seed lose to a number 15? And it could happen. And then I sit there and stare at it and go, no, the number 2 seed's probably gonna win that. And then when I get to the end, I'm like, I don't even know what I did.
I like to pick my upsets via do I think they're gonna make it to the second weekend? Because there's no point in having them win the first game if you don't think they're gonna win the second game. So you can kind of get lucky that way sometimes.
Yeah.
But I think the best I've ever done. I think 2 years ago, I was in like the 99.8 percentile.
Nice.
And I mean, I think I won like $50.
Hey,
But
nothing wrong with that.
I've been filling out brackets for as long as I can remember, and that's the best I've ever done. So, so yeah, man, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a good time. I think we hit tails on this like at least 80%.
I think
Averages were
what
way off.
I think what hurt us for that first part was we weren't getting enough height on the coin flip.
Yeah, you're
I'm sure we'll be getting some feedback from that.
tell them to throw the coin higher.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, you ready to get out of here?
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
All right, everybody, thank you for listening to the Call Guys podcast. This is year 3, the start of year 3, episode 105. Hope everybody enjoyed watching basketball this weekend and coming up here in the next couple weekends during this tournament. I know that I actually probably will watch some of the games just because what else am I going
It's
to do?
what you do.
I mean,
this is just what you do for this weekend.
this time, yeah, exactly. It's like people that never watch playoff football or watch football, they watch playoff football. Same
I'm going
kind
to
of
have
thing.
it on my computer for the next 2 days.
Yeah. Basketball, basketball, basketball. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, anywhere you get your podcasts. You can also find us on all your favorite social media accounts, Facebook, facebook.com/thecallguyspod, Instagram at thecallguys, and TikTok at thecallguyspodcast. Please go check us out on YouTube. This episode probably be fun to watch on YouTube. Watch me flip and drop and coin and click random buttons and all that good stuff. So, yeah, check us out on YouTube. Just search for the Call Guys Podcast or click the link in the description. If you have any recommendations for the question of the pod, if you have any film news you would like to hear us talk about, send us an email, thecallguyspodcast@gmail.com. We will get it put in there in some episode at some point, sometime. Love to hear from you. Callguyspodcast@gmail.com. And if you like us, you might like some of the other podcasts in the Golden Mojo Entertainment Network of podcasts, whether that be the Golden 80s Podcast, United States Paranormal Podcast, the Murdnerds, Border Books and Booze, or Indiana Chiefs fans, you can go check out all those podcasts at goldenmojoent.com or get them wherever you get your podcasts. And you can also check out the merch store while you're there too. Might as well get a shirt.
Might as well.
That's right.
Might as well. Love
And
you,
also,
brother.
love you
Oh.
too, brother. I'll say also check out Perfectly Pick Games, perfectlypickgames.com.
There we go.
There we go. All right, you good?
I'm good, brother.
All right. For all those out there in podcast land, we'll see you next time.
Have the day you deserve. Later.
Deuces.
See ya.
Stay hydrated too. Sure. Can't find my mouse.
The Call Guy.